Have you ever met someone who seems quiet at first? You try small talk. How are you? Nice weather today. What do you do? And they just don't seem interested. You might think they're rude, awkward, or even unfriendly. But here's the truth. People who hate small talk are often some of the most interesting, thoughtful, and emotionally intelligent people you'll ever meet. They just don't like conversations that feel empty. So what's really going on inside their minds? People who hate small talk don't actually hate talking. They hate surface-level conversations. Instead of asking, "How was your day?" they'd rather ask, "What's something that changed your perspective recently?" Instead of, "What do you do?" they want to know what excites you about life. Their minds naturally go deeper. They enjoy conversations about ideas, emotions, life experiences, and personal growth. Small talk feels like walking in circles when they'd rather explore something meaningful. It's not that they don't want to connect. They just want real connection. People who dislike small talk are also usually deep thinkers. They spend a lot of time in their own heads. They observe, they analyze, they reflect. While others are talking about the weather, they're thinking about life decisions, human behavior, future goals, and big questions. Because their minds naturally operate at a deeper level, small talk can feel mentally draining. It's like switching from a deep movie to watching static noise. They don't dislike people, they just prefer conversations that stimulate their mind. Another thing about people who hate small talk is they're comfortable with silence. Many people use small talk to fill silence, but people who hate small talk don't feel the need to talk just for the sake of talking. To them, silence isn't awkward, it's peaceful. They often prefer quiet environments, thoughtful pauses, and slow conversations, because silence gives them time to think, observe, and understand. And that's something most people aren't used to. People who hate small talk are also very observant. While others are busy talking, they're watching. They notice tone of voice, body language, energy shifts, and subtle behaviors. This makes them very perceptive. They can often tell who's genuine, who's nervous, and who's pretending. Because of this, they prefer meaningful conversations. They value authenticity. Small talk can sometimes feel fake or forced to them, and they'd rather avoid that. Another reason they hate small talk is because their social energy is limited. They don't want to spend their energy on conversations that don't matter. So instead of talking to everyone, they choose a few meaningful conversations. This is why they often speak less and listen more. But when they do open up, you'll realize how much depth they actually have. They also value depth over quantity. Some people love meeting many people, but people who dislike small talk usually prefer a few close friendships, deep connections, and meaningful bonds. They don't need to talk to everyone in the room. They just need one good conversation. Because to them, one meaningful conversation is worth more than 10 shallow ones. So next time you meet someone who hates small talk, don't assume they're unfriendly. They might just be thoughtful, observant, emotionally intelligent, and deep thinkers. And if you ask them the right question, you might unlock one of the most interesting conversations you've ever had. Because people who hate small talk often love real talk. And maybe, if you hate small talk too, you're not awkward. You just prefer depth over noise.